Welcome to 10 mistakes to avoid when planning your wedding. Planning a wedding is one of the most exciting but also one of the most detailed projects. Proper planning and organization are absolutely key to make sure your day goes off without a hitch. In this video, I'm going to help you avoid some of the most common mistakes people make when planning their wedding, so you can stay on track, save time, and reduce stress. I will not go into detail too much. If you have a question, you can reach out to me through the comments. Mistake number one. One of the biggest mistakes couples make is overspending. It's so easy to get carried away with all the details and lose track of your budget. What starts as a small thing can quickly add up, leading to unnecessary stress down the line. To avoid this, it's crucial to create a detailed budget right from the start and stick to it as much as possible. Keeping track of all your expenses using a budgeting tool or spreadsheet, like the one you see on the screen, you can download in the link below. Next up is poor communication with vendors. Many couples assume vendors know what they want, but most of the time vendors just stick with the things they normally do without looking into the needs you want. Failing to communicate clearly can lead to misunderstanding, incorrect orders, or just a wrong color on your wedding day. Make sure you're clear with all your vendors about what you expect from them and what you need them to do. Next up, ignoring guest logistics. It's easy to focus on venue decor and the dress while forgetting about it, not thinking throughout transportation, parking, and/or accommodations. To avoid this, make sure you provide clear instructions for your guests, especially if your venue is in a remote location. Consider creating signs for the direction and maybe even a WhatsApp group. Many couples don't consider the importance of having a backup plan, especially for outdoor weddings, when you never know when the weather might change, or if something unexpected happens at the venue. To avoid last minute panic, make sure you have a solid backup plan in place. It's also common for brides and grooms to try and handle every detail of their wedding themselves, which can lead to burnouts. Remember, you don't have to do everything alone. Delegate tasks to your bridal party, family members, and close friends. Remember, it's a day to enjoy and not for you to be running around. Another major issue is procrastination. Leaving things like booking vendors, sending out invitations, or finalizing details until the last minute can cause unnecessary stress. To avoid this, create a wedding planning timeline and stick to it. Set deadlines for important tasks like booking your venue, hiring your photographer, and ordering your dress. It's also easy to get caught up in all the little details but not setting clear priorities. When you try to do everything, it's harder to focus on what truly matters. To avoid this, sit down with your partner and decide on the top 3 things that are most important to you for your wedding. Whether it's venue, food, dress, just focus your time and budget on those priorities and be willing to compromise on the rest, especially if you are on a budget. Another mistake couples often make is skipping the final walkthrough of the venue. It's easy to assume that everything is set, but without that last visit, you might miss out on important details like the layout, lighting, or even last-minute changes. To avoid this, make sure you schedule a final walkthrough about a week before your wedding. Underestimating the timeline. From getting ready to taking pictures to transitioning between the ceremony and the reception. Not allowing enough time for each part of the day can make everything feel really rushed. To avoid this, create a detailed schedule for your wedding day and include here time buffers for things like getting dressed, traveling between locations, making group pictures, but also a moment for you to breathe. And last but not least, the final mistake is perhaps the most important one. Forgetting to enjoy your wedding day. After all the hard work, it's easy to get caught up in details and logistics, but don't forget to pause and soak it all in. To avoid this, let go of the idea of perfection and focus on the special moments you have with your partner, friends, and family. Assign also someone you trust to handle any last minute issues so you can be fully present and enjoy every moment of your celebration. I hope this list helps to avoid some of the most common wedding planning pitfalls. With proper planning and organization and a little help from your friends and family. Your wedding can be the magical day you always dreamed of. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and share your own wedding planning tips in the comments below. Be sure to check out the link for my budget tracker and other helpful tools for your big day. See you next time!